team representing Road Runner Little League. As Michigan will look to Brock Francis on the mound. Favorite athlete is LeBron James, as he will have all of Taylor, Michigan supporting him. Coach Thomas Stubbe putting this defensive lineup out on the field. Sexton, Greer, Farner, and Adams in the infield. Susky behind the plate. Alvarado, Loving, and Papler in the outfield.
Excited to see Brock Francis throw tonight. Stud athlete. Can really run, throw, hit. Let's see him pitch. The two-way player. Best athlete in the program for Michigan.
Jake Stevens to lead it off against Francis.
Has a four-seam fastball, throws an 11-5 break on his slurve. And a big-time changeup. Look for that today.
Stevens, the 14-year-old from El Dorado High School in Albuquerque. Atlanta Braves fan. Called for a strike by home plate umpire Mario Martinez. Martinez joined by Tyler Reddick at first, Giuseppe Falcone at second, Andy Inglis at third.
Good hack on a fastball in right there. Fouls it off.
Well, for as much green as there is in the stands here, BMO. Solid two sections of orange. Good representation from the New Mexico team.
New Mexico showing out with their fans.
Debut game for New Mexico. Fourth game of the day here on day number 2, Junior League Baseball World Series.
Orange representing down the third base line.
3-2 pitch to Stevens, fouled away.
Just love the way the crowd wraps around this entire facility, down both lines of a viewing deck in right field. People in the outfield all the way around. The community really shows up for this World Series every year.
Ball 4 and a leadoff walk to Jake Stevens. It's the 45th year of the Junior League Baseball World Series. Created here in Taylor, Michigan. Hosted ever since. It's represented not only here at Heritage Park, but everywhere you drive around Taylor. You see the banners on the light posts welcoming you.
And it's not only the great baseball and the great baseball players from all over the world that come here, it's the people that work this tournament are A++. They really care.
Tiriano Cordova, shortstop, batting second for New Mexico. Shows bunt, pulls back, called for a strike. Squad from Albuquerque. Tiriano says he's a big Houston Astros fan, likes Jose Altuve.
Who doesn't like Jose Altuve?
Skied into shallow center field. Coming in to make the catch is Loving as his hat flies off. One away.
We saw this yesterday. Loving in center field playing a shallow center field. Was burned on one ball that was hit to the wall yesterday, but other than that, he gets a great jump on anything that's short center and easily catches the ball just behind second base.
Leaving a lot of real estate behind him, Cortez Loving Jr. Another junior up to the plate, Jeffrey Barker Jr., the catcher. Michigan does have 2 players who are ineligible to pitch due to the pitch count from yesterday. Blake Greer and Jackson Farner. A lot of this tournament, BMO, is as the week goes on is just how many arms do you have?
Well, you have to play the pitch count game, the thresholds, to get your arms to come back in limited days, if possible.
Breaking ball on the inside corner.
Good looking slurve right there to the zone. Watch this hip slider slurve. Just catches the black on the inner half.
The 0-2 to Jeffrey Barker Jr. In on the hands, muscled over the pitcher. Good charge, good throw by Greer at short for out number 2.
Yeah, Greer, really good athlete out there, shortstop. This charge play comes hard, softly hit, one hand, kills the spin and makes a solid throw to first base.
And that'll bring up Christopher Cybulski. Call it Bubba. Lefty stands in and takes a ball outside. Bubba likes the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw was his favorite player. Also likes watching boxing and MMA. Middle infielders dancing behind the runner at second, Jake Stevens, as Cybulski fouls that one back.
Just a little late on that fastball on his hands. It's good velocity on the inner half of the plate. See that open stance.
Well, Bubba's not on the baseball field. He's working with his dad, Paul, at their auto body shop. So in case you run into some issues with the car out there, we know who to call.
There you go.
Get Bubba to work on it. Here's the 2-1. Fastball. Set out of play, and a lot of fans sitting over there on that little hill beyond left field. That's a happy camper.
Nice. Everyone fighting for their spots during the last game, the international game, and we got their spots on the berm on the side there.
2-2 and a swing and a miss. Will end the inning. A leadoff walk, but nothing more. Michigan in front.
One victory in game 1 here in Taylor, Michigan.
Emiliano Alvarado, Blake Greer, Cortez Loving Jr. will lead things off for this Michigan team, coached by Thomas Stubbe, Blair Adams, and Joseph Allen. They will deal with the starting pitcher for New Mexico. That is Harry Brunton. Tall, lanky right-hander. 6'1" at 14 years of age. Harrison will be dealing the Albuquerque squad in their debut.
This is their ace, New Mexico's #1 pitcher. Throws in the low 80s, fastball, curveball, change. Really tunnels all of his pitches out of that fastball. Has an excellent off-speed strikeout ratio on the summer.
First pitch to Alvarado is a swing and a miss. Alvarado was 1 for 2 yesterday with a walk and a pair of runs. Also had a couple of stolen bases, and I know, Bobby, that's something you really were impressed with, was the activity on the base paths for Michigan.
Yeah, every team in this tournament so far has been very aggressive, especially stealing second base. Catcher's having a hard time making those plays. 6 stolen bases for Michigan yesterday.
Quickly, Brunton ahead in the count, 0-2, and you can see early why he's the ace of this Albuquerque team.
A good fastball. The breaking ball works off of that fastball, and an excellent changeup.
Just misses off the plate.
Coaches talked about his makeup. He's another one of those ice men. He's got ice in his veins, cool under pressure, and strike thrower.
I know some of these kids are smarter than I am. You read these questionnaires that they provide to us, prior to the games to learn about these players. Emiliano Alvarado says his dream job is having my own business, and in parentheses, high margin, scalable software and digital products. He's got the business plan already locked in.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
High margin, scalable software and digital products.
What else can we say?
Coming to a household and business near you.
There you go.
Two. Fly ball to left field. Coming in and then going back was Martinez. Always 2 steps back first, and he went forward before going backward to make the catch.
Interesting route right here. We have the sun setting with a cloudy, kind of a murky sky. Didn't see it right off the bat. Made a solid adjustment to catch the baseball.
Playing under the lights as well.
Watch the route right here in left field. Softly hit, goes in, goes back, goes over, makes the adjustment. Bottom line is he made the play.
One down for Blake Greer, first pitch swinging. 0 for 3 yesterday, but got the win as the pitcher.
Yeah, did a great job on the mound. Greer and Farner combined for that 6-1 victory.
Playing shortstop today is popped up into foul territory. An easy grab for Rogelio at first base, 2 down.
Got in the kitchen right there. Jam job, good life on that fastball. Beat Greer on the inner half.
Now it's C-Love, Cortez Loving Jr. 5'10", 14-year-old.
It really covers a lot of ground defensively in center field. Plays that shallow center field with that great speed.
His favorite food is peach cobbler. Why not? Out of play.
Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Sounds delicious.
Says he'd like to grow up to be a real estate agent and wants to, if he's successful, or maybe if he wins the lottery, he says he wants to buy a big house and start a free youth baseball organization. So that's pretty cool. 1 for 3 yesterday with a double and an RBI. 1-1 count. Have you started getting any pins yet from these teams?
No pins yet. Last year we had all kinds of pins.
Yeah, we got to start
delivered to us.
That's right. We really didn't have to work for them last year. This year we might have to go after them. Line drive, left field, off the wall. Loving heading to second. Slides in the throw, not in time. Cortez Loving Jr. slides in safely with a double.
This ball is smoked right off the base of the wall. New York life sign in left field, and then had to scamper to second base and barely beats the throw for a double. Thought this ball was out. Slowed down a little bit going to first base. That's why you always want to go as hard as you can out of the box. Don't try to play umpire. Don't try to play defense for the opponent. Once you swing the bat and the ball takes off your barrel, all you are now is a base runner, and you're going as hard as you can until you touch the little white house. You're never satisfied until you score and touch home plate. This is a banger at second base right here.
New Mexico is challenging the call. I thought it was a good call on the field.
I think he's in there.
I think he's safe as well.
Yeah, Loving Jr. running hard after he found out that it did not go out.
Well, we had that in our international game just before this between Aruba and Italy, and it cost them a run.
It did, and I think that's why that game went to the bottom of the 7th, because of that inning. That was ended up being a single on a ball that was off the wall.
Yeah.
I think this is a definite safe call. Right there, he's on the base.
Yep. I think
it does not slide past the base, maintains possession of the base, so I think he's going to be definitely safe. The call will stand.
Giuseppe Falcone, the second base umpire, making a good call there.
These kids watch the big leaguers pimp these home runs, which, you know, I love it. I think it's, you know, it's entertaining. But they know it's gone. They're, you know, grown men that do it for a living, and they feel like they just hit the ball in the barrel and can do the same thing at this level. Almost cost him a base runner and a double right there. But I think he's going to be safe, so everything's going to be good for Michigan on this one. Once we get the call.
Second double of the tournament for Cortez Loving Jr., only player so far in the tournament.
Yeah, really good swing too. Wow, a lot of bat speed and pop. Left fielder made a great throw to second base to make that play close.
Mariano Martinez, and the call on the field stands, so that's one unsuccessful challenge for Southwest. We'll have one more unsuccessful challenge available to them. So that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Brock Francis, the pitcher for Michigan, with a runner on second.
And again, here's that 2-out, traffic on second. Difference in the game usually. Defense needs a big out here. Offense wants a knock.
Two-one count for Francis, who was 1 for 2 with an RBI yesterday. So a walk, stolen base, and a run scored.
Michigan played a very, very sound game yesterday, offensively and defensively. And their running game was elite with 6 stolen bases. So it's an offense to be reckoned with in this World Series 2026. A lot of different ways to score runs for this Michigan team. Very athletic.
2-2 count to Francis. Brock says enjoys playing the saxophone, his musical instrument. Speaks Spanish as well. Three-two pitch. Francis will stay alive. Now 19 pitches rather, for Brunton here in his first inning.
Love the 2-strike foul ball, especially in Little League play, because the pitch count is a huge deal here. Those thresholds are very, very important to get through or stay away from, so you can bring your pitcher back. That's a great walk right there for Michigan. Great at bat.
The inning started out easy for Brunton. Back-to-back fly ball outs. Gives up the double to Loving. And now a walk to Brock Francis. And a mound visit here in the bottom of the first inning. Joseph Rogelio, the head coach for New Mexico. Jeff Barker Sr. and Adam Beggs round out the coaching staff for the Southwest Regional winners.
Yeah, talked to Jeff before the game. Great baseball knowledge. Really impressed with his background. Occupation is an investigator. An investor, I'm sorry, an investor.
That's a little less interesting. I was bought in if it was an
investing
investigator.
He's investing. I mean, that's good.
That's fine.
He's doing well right now, I'll tell you that. He's investigating the investments.
Right. First pitch he sees, and Sexton fouls back into the netting. Got one pink shoe, one blue shoe. 1 for 3 yesterday with a double and an RBI. I think it comes like that, or you got to buy two pairs?
No, I think they switch them all when they get them, and they try to. Those are the part of the swag.
Yeah, kind of that. It looks like all of them have two different
first
color
base,
cleats,
you've got the same color. Third base, the same color. It's possible. I'm not sure.
Oh, the runners for Michigan got everybody's got their own
pitcher,
different.
first baseman.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Michigan team. They're all wearing opposite cleats.
Interesting.
Line drive, caught, and a diving stop made by Cordova to end the inning.
Big out right there from New Mexico. Cordova diving in the 6th hole to keep it at 0 after 1.
Go here in the second. First pitch swing, chopper to the shortstop. Greer, good throw, 1 away.
Greer's a really good athlete out at shortstop. We saw him pitch in this World Series already. I like his feet, takes his time, shows off the hand cannon to first base. Throws a strike over there on a line. Good looking player.
Bring up Harry Brunton, pitcher for New Mexico. So, I've been listening to you now. It's my second year working with you. You got the hand cannon and you got the bazooka. Which one's stronger?
I'm a big fan of the hand cannon. My favorite hand cannon college player over the last 4 years of doing this.
Base hit into right field. Good opposite shot by Brunton, excuse me.
Yeah, soft line drive, stays inside. Got a pitch up in the strike zone for a nice little single. Favorite hand cannon in college baseball, Von Lackey, by the way. Third pick in the draft.
Just got drafted.
By the Minnesota Twins. That's just a good little soft line drive. Just barely out of the reach of the second baseman from Michigan.
Playing with your buddy up there in Minnesota.
Zebby Matthews is going to love. Starter for the Twins, going to love Von Lackey. He'll be up there quick.
Tucker Collar, first pitch he sees, is grounded to the third baseman, bobbled for a moment, makes a good throw across the diamond as Sexton stayed with it for out number 2.
Ian Sexton, I like the second effort right here. Try to get that short hop, knocks it down, calmly picks it up, throws a strike to first base to get the out. You see a lot of guys, they bobble a ball and give up on that. That's makeup, that's toughness, recovering that baseball, making a strong, accurate throw to first base. No panic.
Runner does move up to second, so Brunton in scoring position. No score yet here in the top of the second, as Francis will deal with Ariano Martinez. Martinez, a San Francisco 49ers fan, as we get football season underway here soon. And that is a bullet right at Sexton for out number 3. A 5-pitch inning for Francis. Quick work for the Michigan defense as we head to the bottom. Ball number 1. 23-pitch first inning for Harry Brunton. 14 strikes, a walk, and gave up a double, but no runs scored. That one cracked into center field. Farner can't beat Cybulski. The center fielder grabs it for out number 1.
Farner, a good-looking athlete as well on this Michigan team. Two-way player. Gave it a good ride to center field. Good move to the baseball right there, just right at the center fielder. Farner threw really well in relief last night. Closed that game out.
One of 2 pitchers not eligible to pitch today for Michigan, as Griffin Adams takes a strike. Griff, 5'11", right-hander. As I'm sure many of his teammates, he's a Detroit Lions fan. Pokes that one opposite way for a single. It's Griffin Adams on first base. His favorite player, Jahmyr Gibbs, getting a big contract extension last week.
Former Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket and Bama Saban player. This is a pitch right at the belt. Stays inside the baseball. Serves it into right field. It's just a good, short, compact swing to the backside.
Bring up Maddox Bassinetti, who walked twice yesterday and will be disappointed with that at bat. One pitch in the foul territory for out number 2. And Matthew Susky, catcher, also had a pair of walks yesterday. Trying to break open this game here with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Those one pitch outs, you love that when you're on the mound playing defense too.
Brunton, an imposing figure at 6'1" on the mound. Delivers a strike on his 31st pitch of the game.
I really like Jeffrey Baker Jr. behind the plate for New Mexico. Catches the ball well, sets up back there, made that play on the pop-up, took charge. Looks like he really knows what he's doing, hits in the 3-hole. Good-looking player.
Framing it well, as Mario Martinez has done a good job behind the plate, home plate umpire. Up the line, fair ball and a base hit. Into left field, runners will stay put after advancing 90 feet. Adams on to second, the single for Matthew Susky.
This is a breaking ball, just gets around it. Perfectly placed down the line. Wasn't hit hard. Just in a good spot.
Courtesy runner for Susky, who is the catcher. So Bassinetti comes in to run for Susky. Gives Susky more time with 2 outs to get his catcher's gear on. Keep the game moving as Jax Finn takes a strike. Chase Utley fan.
Something cooking here for Michigan with 2 outs in the second. Might have had a little foul tip right there. I thought I heard something. No foul tip, no swing.
Second time in as many innings that Michigan has had runners at first and second base. Ground ball to the second baseman, and yet again, back-to-back innings, Michigan unable to score. They strand a pair, and we head to the top of the third. No score here in Michigan. The bleachers, the hills with all the tents and the picnic blankets. A great time.
It's awesome. Great atmosphere, tremendous weather tonight.
No doubt about that.
In the upper Midwest, near Detroit, Michigan.
DR Rodriguez leading it off for the Southwest team from New Mexico. 24 pitches so far for Mr. Francis through 2 innings.
We have a pitching duel so far. 0-0 game here in the third.
Daniel goes by DR, his favorite athlete, Mookie. Mookie. As Brock Francis Trying to blow that one by him. Francis has only given up 1 hit so far. 2 base runners, 1 hit, 1 walk. Has kept his pitch count minimal.
Playing great defense behind him, especially in the infield.
Bottom 3 in the order for New Mexico. Poked down the first base line and somehow stays fair. Usually when it hits that lip of where the grass meets the dirt, it kicks the opposite way.
Well, like I said, this surface is just beautiful. Well manicured.
Right there,
this ball stays true right down the line. Tip of the cap to the grounds crew.
A little bit of a late start today because of early morning rain, but you would not know. The condition of this ballpark is pristine.
Well, they had the tarp on last night. Big rainstorms came through early, like 5 in the morning.
Well, I heard they had to bring in some extra sand this morning. Make the field playable. All 4 games getting in here today as Beckett Beggs takes a ball. And we'll just knock on wood. The rain doesn't bother us the rest of the week.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it stays away. Just came, I was going to say, just came from the Senior Little League World Series down in Easley, South Carolina. The first 3 days of that tournament, we had massive rainstorms, thunderstorms, lightning, everything in the afternoons each day.
Punch out as Beggs goes down swinging. That's just that time of year, especially in the Midwest. It's been a rainy summer, that is for sure. Good breaking ball from Brock Francis. That's his 2nd strikeout of the game.
There's a lot of depth on that pitch right there in the strike zone.
That'll bring up Aiden Felter, the last batter in the lineup, the right fielder for New Mexico.
Just missed on the inner half.
Francis did issue a leadoff walk to start the game, but it's otherwise been pretty darn perfect, allowing just 1 hit. He's behind in the count, 3-0 to the last hitter in this Southwest lineup.
The coach is talking about Felter as a tremendous teammate. Total team player. Always there to help his teammates out in any situation.
First 3-0 count of the day for Francis. And it's a 4-pitch walk. So New Mexico has had a base runner now in every single inning. Nobody has advanced past second base. As they turn the lineup over to Jake Stevens, the leadoff man who walked and was stranded in the first inning. Getting some advice and wisdom from his coach. Doesn't wash his uniform after a win. He is hoping for a very sweaty, smelly uniform by the end of this week.
They call him the hype man. Gets everybody going, lots of energy. That's why they lead him off. Like we talked about earlier, big Drake fan.
Watches a strike. That was after 5 straight balls thrown by Brock Francis. 1-1. This is high and away, 2-1. Francis trying that same spot again, and Mario Martinez, the home plate umpire, not willing to concede a strike. 3-1 the count now, as Francis was really humming.
Yeah, kind of come to a standstill here. Needs a center cut fastball here, right down the middle. And he delivered that for a foul ball. Now you're 3-2. Runner on first base will be in motion. Find a ball in the gap. Felter would have a shot at scoring from first base with good speed.
Felter, a good lead off first. He goes. Another ball sent to a neighboring field.
Get a little workout between first and second base. I want to talk it over. Offensively and defensively, conversations about this 3-2 pitch upcoming.
Two count to the leadoff man, Jake Stevens. Runner on first, no score. Here in the top of the third. Runner goes again. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks.
Just a bit up in the strike zone.
And now we'll get a mound visit for Michigan as their coach Thomas Stubbe checking on the pitch count of Francis. It's at 42 pitches right now. Of those pitches have come this inning. And it was a quick route to 2 outs, a ground out and a strikeout. Seemed like it was another quick inning for Francis, and now back-to-back walks.
And then picking maybe too much of the black for a target instead of trying to center the ball right down the middle, bottom of the order.
Yeah.
Put the ball in play, make the opponent put the ball in play. New Mexico. And now you're facing the 2-hole hitter for New Mexico with traffic on the bases in scoring position with 2 outs here in the third.
It's Tiriano Cordova made a great defensive stop bottom of the last inning, shortstop. Let's give Southwest their first run of the game. Ground ball fielded well as Greer was going to his right, and a heads-up play to get the force. Harris leading things off here in the third inning for Michigan, and he had some fireworks yesterday, BMO.
No doubt about it. An absolute laser beam into center field. Lit this crowd up, and Michigan putting them in front for good in yesterday's game against New Jersey.
This was that home run, and who caught that ball, BMO?
His mom, Nikita, in center field. Look at it right here. She is fired up. She has that baseball. So that's my boy right there. That is awesome. Incredible. Her son hitting the ball to center field to his mom.
Yeah, there she is right there. Same spot. Just hoping for the same result.
Incredible, incredible moment for the Harris family.
Not a bad power bat to have at the bottom of your order. As he goes the opposite way, and a diving catch made by Stevens at second base, tracking it all the way into shallow right field.
Jake Stevens gets a good jump on this soft line drive, laying out Superman into the 4-hole behind in the grass of the outfield. Beautiful young man, outstanding play.
Blake Papler is the lefty and the final batter of the order for Michigan. Michigan batting 12 in their lineup today. That one a rope into center field and a base hit for Blake Papler.
It's a beautiful swing. Watch it from the side. Load, good move to the baseball. Chest on the plate. That's TTM through the middle. Textbook, clinic.
Fourth hit of the day for Michigan. But they have yet to record a run. As Harry Brunton has figured out a way to get out of all those jams so far. They'll be dealing with the leadoff hitter, Emiliano Alvarado, who flied out to start the first inning for Michigan.
We have not had a 1-2-3 inning yet in this game. Both pitchers battling out of some jams late with 2 outs and maintaining a 0-0 game here in the third.
Alvarado doesn't wear deodorant. I don't know if that's something we needed to know.
Okay.
So I guess we'll be checking if the Michigan players sit next to him in the dugout or decide to give him some space.
A little more information than we need on that one, but whatever. Entertaining.
Alvarado, the lefty. It's Papler on first base. A good size lead. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
You see Jeffrey Baker Jr. receiving that ball on the black, bringing it back to the plate. Very subtle action. High-level receiver behind the plate. Great athlete. Trying to do it again right there.
Nearly the same spot.
I mean, he hits 3-hole, and he's the catcher. Does a nice job back there.
One count to Alvarado here at the bottom of the third inning. Brunton very concerned with Blake Papler over at first base. Knocks the bag off the moorings there.
The bags at this level will move. Safety measure. Whereas at the higher levels, they're concreted into the ground with like a stake that comes out the bottom of the Hollywood bases. It's the company that makes them.
Sharp ground ball through the infield. Good piece of hitting by Emiliano Alvarado. 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the third for Michigan.
Alvarado, just a short inside route to this baseball. We've had 2 balls just inside that line that Sexton can't get to. And Michigan in business here with 1 out, first and second.
And the heart of their order, Blake Greer, the 2-hole hitter.
Playing a great shortstop today as well.
First pitch he sees into the gap on the left side of the infield. Good stop by Cordova to prevent extra bases and a run from scoring, but it's an infield single for Blake Greer, and the bases are loaded. 3 base hits in a row for Michigan.
Love the effort by Cordova right here, keeping the ball in the infield, not allowing Michigan to score a run, laying out for his team. That is a solid baseball play. They're still 1 pitch away, potentially, with the bases loaded, a double play, and they can get out of this with a 0.
Second mound visit of the game for New Mexico is Harry Brunton battling here in the 3rd. And one of the benefits if you're the Southwest team is you didn't play yesterday, so you have all your pitchers available to you.
Talked to Coach before the game, and he's going to ride him. I mean, he's going to ride him as far as he can go. He's not worried about the pitch count. He said if he comes back in 4 days, he's fine with it. So Brunton will stay out there as long as he's effective.
Well, it's Cortez Loving Jr. who already ripped a double off the wall in his first at-bat. The base is loaded, and he comes up hacking in the first pitch he sees.
That was a breaking ball. It just came around it. It was on the inner half and soft. Not sure if he was sitting on that, but he saw it up and wanted to ambush it on 0-0. And you see New Mexico, they have the infield in here with bases loaded. An interesting move early in this baseball game.
In the dirt, blocked well by Barker Jr. behind the dish.
In a 3rd inning 0-0 game, usually you'll have middle back or maybe play the whole infield back and go for a double play deep in the infield. This is interesting right here to see what happens, because if you hit a ball hard on the ground, you're so tight to the batter, your batting average goes up 100 to 150 points.
52nd pitch upcoming for Brunton. The 2-1 to Loving. Line drive, base hit into left field. 2-run score. Coming into 3rd is Greer, and it's a 2 RBI double for Cortez Loving Jr. to give Michigan the first lead of the game.
Cortez Loving Jr., great move to the ball, lots of bat speed, and you see the infield in right there. He's in front of 3rd base, so if he's deep, he probably catches that on the line. He's on the grass, and that ball gets on him. It's too hot to handle, and goes a double to the pull side. 2-0 Michigan. I like my 3rd baseman playing deep there. Has more time to recognize the line drive. Potential double play. Right. You could double someone off. No need to play in when it's a 0-0 game early. Play deep. The ball's smoked. Now you got a double play. And most double plays are balls that are barreled. It's not softly hit. So the strategy there did not pay off, trying to cut the run off at the plate. And Michigan and Loving Jr. make New Mexico pay for it right there.
Pitching change for New Mexico. We'll be back in a moment. Harry Brunton will trade places and go play first base defensively after giving up 2 runs on the 2nd double of the game and the 3rd of the tournament for Cortez Loving Jr. He's the only player in the tournament with more than 1 extra base hit, and he's got 3 doubles, a pair of RBI here today. The cleanup hitter Brock Francis stands in with 1 out, runners at 2nd and 3rd.
New Mexico in again. Bryson is the son of our manager for New Mexico. 78 to 82 this summer on the mound. Fastball, curveball, plus slider and plus changeup. There's that slider. And a lot of slurve to it.
And I understand them playing in even less in this situation. You're taking away the opportunity to put to I mean, there's no force out at home.
Yeah, it's still early.
It's a fly ball into right field. Felter tracked it well, but was on his heels. Didn't have really any shot of making a play at the plate. And a sacrifice fly by Brock Francis.
Brock Francis, just a great approach. The infield's in, stays inside the baseball, doesn't try to pull it. You go backside like that, the ball will backspin, and you'll get the ball to the grass in the outfield. You come around that ball and pull it, you get topspin with the infield in. That's not what you want. That's a great approach, fundamentally sound, good baseball.
Runner on second, 2 out for Ian Sexton.
And it's a 3 spot. That's a big inning for Michigan that qualifies 3 or more.
And nobody home on the pickoff attempt to second base. The throw to third off the mark, and Loving Jr., boy, he plays with a lot of energy, doesn't he?
Loving Jr. is fired up over there. That speed, trying to put a pickoff play on. Nobody's home at second base. Loving Jr. fired up when he gets over there too. Look at that. Playing with a lot of intensity in front of this huge home crowd. Eric, what an event to be from Taylor, Michigan, and playing in front of this huge crowd at night.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather in the World Series.
Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Sexton waves at that one.
What an experience for these young men.
Nubbed in front of the plate and it bounces foul. So 2-2 now to Sexton. Heritage Park is aptly named because this tournament is part of the heritage of Taylor, Michigan. 45 years and counting. Strike 3 called, and a breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. Rogelio gives up a run on the sac fly, but a good job coming in relief. Michigan scores 3. A lot of the players on this Taylor, Michigan team.
That's a great place to watch a game. The observation deck.
Soft line drive, 1 pitch, 1 out, as Jeffrey Barker Jr. is retired. Did have some activity in the Michigan bullpen.
This park has a lot of personality, a lot of tradition. See the bullpen, you can either throw underneath the observation deck or outside of it.
Is Blake Papler in the bullpen warming up for Michigan, as Brock Francis now at 45 pitches facing Christopher Bubba Cybulski. Bubba 0 for 1 with a strikeout. His favorite athlete is Bo Nix.
I like Bo Nix.
Yeah.
He really competes. Remember when he transferred from Auburn to Oregon? Really elevated his game. Now he's a solid quarterback in the NFL.
Coming off an injury at the end of the year for them in the playoffs. It was unfortunate. 1-2, the count to Cybulski. Just misses high and away.
New Mexico needing to cut into this lead by Michigan. We're already here in the 4th inning. Whoa. Not sure where that was. Looked like it caught the bottom of the strike zone, center cut from up here. Now it's 3-2.
Francis deals. Swing and a miss. Jammed him up with the fastball. Strikeout number 3 for Brock Francis.
Yeah, help Brock Francis out there. That pitch was up and in. Should have been ball 4 if you just take the pitch.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pitching change for Michigan, and my guess is to preserve Francis for another day and not go too far with the pitch count. 51 pitches, but that at bat started before 50 pitches.
So it reverts back to the threshold.
Yep.
He'll be available in 2 days, I believe.
Good work for Francis. You see there, 2 days rest. Under 50 pitches thrown. And it'll be the new pitcher, Blake Papler, coming in for Michigan here with 2 outs. New pitcher for Michigan. 14-year-old, 6 feet 2 inches tall, and comes in with a 3-run lead and 2 outs here on the top of the 4th.
Yeah, Blake Papler, usually a starter for Michigan. Coming out of the pen here in this game against New Mexico. 4-seam fastball, 12-6 big breaking ball, and a circle change. I think what their strategy is here, want to go 2-0 and be in the driver's seat. That winner's bracket 2-0 record. So that one of their top starting pitchers coming out of the pen in Papler to preserve that lead.
He'll face Bryson Rogelio, who similarly came in to pitch in relief for the New Mexico team. The last inning, Rogelio is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Takes a strike. Belt high strike, make it 2-2. Not had a 1-2-3 inning yet in this game. A chance here for Michigan. Pitch misses inside. Count full. Foul ball out of play.
Have to run it back right here. Throw another center cut, 4-seam heater. Force contact.
This one drifting out of play down the third base line. New Mexico had runners in scoring position in all 3 innings. No runs to show for it.
Could we have our first 1-2-3 inning? 2 pitchers used to do it if we do execute a strike here.
Charging, Sexton overthrows.
And we do not have a 1-2-3 inning. It's a tough play right there by Sexton. It's a soft contact jam job. Ball hit too soft, put your foot in the ground, kind of threw that uphill. instead of downhill.
It's actually Brock Francis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's my fault. I said Sexton. There was a change there when Francis came off the mound. He went over to third base.
Okay.
So a defensive change on the pitching substitution.
It's a tough play either way. Good pitch. We've seen these effective hip sliders where they're thrown right at the right-handed hitter. Taken for strikes are hard to keep fair.
0-2 to Brunton. Singled in his first AB. The dirt and a full count.
Nice block behind the plate right there, keeping the ball in front, keeping New Mexico from scoring position here with 2 outs.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. Papler comes in and prevents any damage. 3-0. Michigan on top, the middle of 4. Runners in scoring position in 3 of the 4 innings, but no runs for them as the winner will take on California. As the California team went all the way to the 7th inning before taking the lead and winning over Tennessee, as that ball dropped in left field by Martinez. And an error to start the inning as Jackson Farner is on at first. And that's the 2nd time, BMO, that Martinez has had trouble seeing the ball off the bat.
Yeah, that was a tough one to watch right there. Just tried to recover and dive for the ball. Didn't get a good read on it. Tried to catch it high with 2 hands. I like one hand there. And I like backhanding that ball, believe it or not.
Runner goes, throw down to second. Not in time. Good legs by Jackson Farner, who's in scoring position now for Michigan. Griffin Adams at the dish.
Nice job of being aggressive on the bases. What I mean by catching the ball backhand and one-handed, when you run with 2 hands, it's very non-athletic. The more you run with 1 hand, you can just run like you're normally running, like in a race. And then you just stick your leather out and make the play.
First stolen base of the game for Michigan, and a reminder they had 6 of them yesterday in the win against New Jersey.
Jamar Gibbs, there it is. Pretty good running back.
Griffin Adams, pretty good hitter.
Oh yeah.
Single today. 1-2 count now, as that one will be over by the tents. The canopies, I should say.
Yeah, we're tight down the lines here. Foul balls get into the stands easily. I like it, though. The fans are right on top of the field. Not a bad seat in the house.
And really not a huge backstop either.
As far as the distance from home plate to the backstop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tight.
And you also have kind of the, the metal chain link fence. You can kind of get some weird bounces on the pass balls.
This place has a lot of personality.
2-2.
Hey, first base open, you gonna do it?
Nobody out, and runner at second for Griffin Adams. Off-speed pitch, got him, chasing.
Good looking breaking ball below the zone, and it's a chase.
Second strikeout for Rogelio.
This breaking ball right here, a lot of depth. It's at the waist and ends up at the ankles.
First pitch of ball to Maddox Bassinetti. popped out to the catcher in foul territory in the second inning. Favorite celebrity is The Rock.
Hey, good spot. Sets up the next one.
A 3-1 count to Bassinetti.
Just missed a little bit in. Quality pitch.
Helio battling here in the fourth. New Mexico trailing by 3. Shallow fly ball. Coming over to make the grab is Cordova as shortstop comes out to make the play. And a good thing he was there because Martinez was playing pretty far back and had absolutely no chance to charge and make that catch from left.
It's a really nice play. Good range at night. Takes charge of that ball. We've seen some excellent shortstop play from both teams, Southwest and Michigan. The host team, just good athletes in the middle of the field.
Matthew Susky, catcher. And mound visit here. 21 pitches for Rogelio, and that's going to be it for him. So I believe that's no rest for Rogelio with that pitch count. So he would be available in a game if needed tomorrow. And so the third pitcher of the day will be coming in for New Mexico. Jake Stevens takes the mound when we return. Third pitcher for New Mexico comes in with 2 outs and a runner on second here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Eric Rothman, Bobby Miranda back with you in Taylor, Michigan. The final game of the day, game number 4 of the day and game number 8 of the tournament. Michigan, the hometown team, out to a 3-0 lead and looking for more here in the home half of the fourth. Matthew Susky to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single.
And Blake Stevens throws a lot of sink on his fastball. Ground ball pitcher. Fastball changeup and a slurve. Calm under pressure, but a lot of ground ball sink.
Pass ball, runner advances to third. I gotta tell you, Susky, it's almost 90 degrees here today. He's in a full turtleneck. I would be dying if I was in a turtleneck right now.
Likes to stay warm.
I guess so. Two-0.
Might be swinging right here. 3-0. Scoring position. 2 outs.
Instead takes a strike.
I like even the green light with 2 outs, man on third. Why not? Go for the RBI.
3-1 to Susky. Off the mark. So Rogelio only faced 5 batters before being pulled, as he was moved over to second base, preserving the pitch count. And now a courtesy runner for Michigan. Mexico having to have their pitcher take off the pink armband he was wearing. Runners at first and third. As Michigan threatening to add to their 3-0 lead. Jax Finn grounded into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. He's got the runner at third, Jackson Farner 90 feet away as Matthew Susky chased back to first.
Huge moment right here. Have to keep it at 3 if you're New Mexico. You'll want to go down 4 this late in the game.
7-inning games, Junior League Baseball World Series. Not only that, but you got some power on deck as that one is thrown away on the pickoff attempt. An easy run scores for Michigan.
Definitely something you don't want to do there with the man on third, throwing the ball away. With a runner only 90 feet away, that's an easy score for Michigan. Now 4-0 here in the fourth for the home team and host Michigan.
We might break the record for mound visits here in this game with New Mexico. Between the pitching changes and the general mound visits, as well as the one he had 2 seconds ago to take out the armband. That's about mound visit number 8. Bottom of the fourth here, runner at second base now. And I mentioned the power on deck. That's Kyrie Harris, who had a home run yesterday. He's due up next. New Mexico can't get out of the jam. That one thrown behind the batter, Jax Finn. Throw down to third is late.
That's a tough catch right there as the ball's behind Jax Finn. Baker's getting shielded right there, screened by Jax Finn as the hitter. Not able to see that ball into his glove.
Stevens battling back, a 1-2 count now to Finn. In on the hands as Rogelio, who made the move over to second base on the pitching change, ends the inning. Michigan adds 1 at the end of we go to the top of the 5th inning. Michigan has been in control really since the 3rd, and the offense started to pour it on. Cortez Loving Jr. got the party started with a 2 RBI double. They've added 2 more runs since then. As Blake Papler back out on the mound to face Tucker Collar. Tucker grounded out in the 3rd inning, second inning. His only plate appearance today. Takes a big cut at that one. So far, BMO just really impressed through 2 games now, the pitching depth of this Michigan team.
Yeah, they've been solid on both sides of the ball. And then all facets of the game. On the mound, defensively, I think especially in the infield. And I'd like to highlight the shortstop play. High level. And then offensively, team offensive at-bats. Cashing in on runners in scoring position. We're talking about it between breaks. I really like the look of this host Michigan team in 2026.
As the host city, they do get to play, participate in each Junior League Baseball World Series. But obviously, you know, talent differs from year to year.
Sure.
It seems like a pretty well-rounded squad they have in 2026. Oh, and a ball four called. Catcher Susky was ready to throw it around the horn. Couldn't believe that one.
That's been a ball all day long, and that ball's below the zone. Watch it right here. Definitely down. Susky making it appear like a strike, trying to get that ball up in the strike zone.
Leadoff walk brings up Ariano Martinez, lined out to the third baseman in his only plate appearance. Late on that fastball, 0-2. Strike three as Papler paints the outside corner.
Quick work right there. Well located fastball to finish the deal. Down and away on the black. And that was definitely a strike.
Second strikeout for Papler, just the fourth batter he's faced. Bunt attempt by DR Rodriguez.
Ooh, I like it. Trying to make something happen. You're getting shut out right now. Put a little pressure. Pressure bunt out there, potentially first and second with one out. Try to keep the line moving offensively for New Mexico.
Bottom third of the lineup for New Mexico. Favorite
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Went to the Masters this year, and Kevin Hart was a caddy for the par 3.
Yeah.
We were there that day.
Did you win the lottery? Did you get the tickets?
My former manager won the lottery and invited me with his family to go, and it was the
lucky you.
One of the most amazing experiences of my life, that's for sure. But Kevin Hart was the caddy for DeChambeau.
Oh yeah.
And they had him hitting off the tee one time, you know, and it was he's just taking up golf. He was so funny. Ooh.
Back-to-back punch-outs for Blake Papler.
Interesting call right there, because that ball's been called a ball all day long. It's down. Susky really made a good look of catching that, showing it to the umpire, snagging it at the bottom of the strike zone.
Beckett begs the lefty stands in. For 1 with a strikeout today. Shows bunt again, pulls back with a called strike. Good umpiring crew here in this one. Mario Martinez behind the dish. Tyler Reddick, Giuseppe Falcone, and Andy Inkles. Throw down behind the runner, not in time. You know, we were talking about getting the pins from the different teams earlier. We need to get the pins from the umpires. Remember, we got those last year, too.
Yes.
It was pretty cool. All the umpires making custom-made pins that kind of showcase their interests. And
super cool.
Yeah.
And the years they've been in it. Several of these umpires have been involved in Little League Baseball for a long time.
Mm-hmm. 2-2 count. Ball misses up. Runner goes. Off the end of the bat. This is going to be tough. I guess not. Easy work for Francis. Third baseman coming over to cut off the ground ball and make the throw. No damage, and another runner stranded for New Mexico. We go to the bottom of the fifth. And the play itself wasn't close at all.
Allowed 2 unsuccessful challenges in regulation, 1 in extra innings. So if they lose this,
yeah, that's it.
They're out.
Yep.
From what I'm seeing on that video, I don't know how you can overturn the call at first base.
Umpires back out on the field, and the runner is out. So no more challenges for New Mexico. So now we will resume play. I've got a couple of weird challenges, or I shouldn't say challenges, because in the last game, in the Italy-Aruba game, we had
some
play where we had the play where the count was wrong.
Right.
The batter struck out with 2 strikes, and we ended the inning.
Good point.
And this one, a challenge that I don't think anybody, aside maybe from the first base coach, had any inclination that it was even close to being a challengeable play.
I have seen some weird ones since I've been doing Little League Baseball where they challenge maybe a play that wasn't even, kind of shocks you that they're challenging it.
Mexico fans in attendance. Outnumbered here today, definitely, by the Michigan fans, but that's to be expected. And here is Kyrie Harris. The home run to center field yesterday. Line out to the second baseman in his one-plate appearance today. Takes a strike from Jake Stevens.
There's a lot of pop in that bat. Saw that yesterday.
Into center field and down for a base hit. Didn't get everything behind that one, but he'll take a hit nonetheless.
He has 4 hits in this tournament now. 4. 2 on breaking balls, 2 on fastballs. One was a big fly to center field.
So I'll bring up Blake Papler. Single and a run scored earlier. So doing a good job as the relief pitcher for this Michigan team. Showing bunt. Instead pulls back for ball 2.
It's interesting that Kyrie Harris is hitting so far down in the lineup. The 11th hitter for Michigan.
Good bunt on the third baseline. And a bad throw by the charging Kohler. Harris to third. Runners at the corners here for Michigan. I mean, from what we've seen through 2 days, Harris and Papler are 2 of the best hitters for Michigan, and they bat the last 2 in the order.
Exactly. They just put them down there to turn the lineup over. That's a beautiful drag bunt. A lot of pressure. You have to make that play crisp and clean. The throw, it gets airmailed into right field. And now we're first and third with nobody out here in the 5th.
That'll bring up the leadoff man, Emiliano Alvarado. 1 for 2 with a single and a run.
Those pressure bunts, tell you what, they create big innings. If you misplay the ball, throw it down the line.
Well, we saw a walk-off bunt in the game prior to this. Bases loaded walk-off bunt for Aruba.
Walk-off squeeze bunt, with the bases loaded. Pepler trying to run.
Kobe?
I think he was possibly out on this play. Never got to the bait. Nope.
Yeah, got there.
Barely got there.
Alvarado showing bunt first and third. They throw down to second, and the run will score easily.
That's where you want a no-throw fake. Just let them take the bag. Cannot afford to give up a 5th run. Baseball's all about 2s and 5s. Now one swing of the bat with the bases loaded cannot beat you or tie a ball game. You're up 5. You can only score 4 on one swing with the bat. This ball is airmailed past the cut man, the second baseman. And that's an easy score for Michigan.
Alvarado ahead in the count 3-0. Green light there.
I like it. Big hack, man in scoring position. Could be the best pitch he sees in this count.
Second time tonight that Alvarado has reached, this time on a walk. And it's Blake Greer. Single and a run scored. Now on, nobody out. Runners at first and second for Michigan. Heart of the order, and guess who is on deck? Cortez Loving Jr.
And he has been smoking the ball in the first 2 games. He is on it.
First pitch hacking. Sent out of play.
Blake Greer does a nice job in the infield. Good looking athlete, 2-way player. Plus defender. He hits in the 2-hole for Michigan.
Hey, way ahead now. 6-6-6.
They're 11-12, 1-2-3-4. Pretty impressive.
Sky high, center field, going back is Cybulski, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from second. A basket catch over the shoulder by Bubba out there in center field.
Might have left early right there. Take a look. Try to get in the peel. Let's take a look and see. He catches this baseball. No, he's good. Yeah, he's good. It's a nice play over the shoulder. This ball was hit high into the night.
And we're going to have another pitching change. So the Southwest team really trying to preserve as many arms as possible. That's the second pitcher that they've pulled that has not eclipsed the 20 pitch mark and is eligible to pitch tomorrow. So 1 out, runners at. New pitcher for New Mexico is Tucker Kolar.
Chicago Cubs fan. Kolar with a fastball slider. More of a 2-pitch mix.
Jake Stevens, who was pitching, goes over to second base. Bryson Rogelio replaces Kolar at third. It's the 4th pitcher for New Mexico. And it's runners at the corners for the dangerous Cortez Loving Jr., who's already got a pair of doubles, 2 RBI here today.
Yeah, big situation right here to keep it at 5. Give yourself a chance late in this baseball game. Loving Jr. has been all over it tonight and last night.
Now they're going to appeal the tag at second. He's safe. It's interesting. Why wait until after the pitching change?
Well, he stepped on the base. The ball was live. You can do it immediately, and I think the umpires
didn't see it.
Yeah. The ball was still in play when it got thrown back into the infield. That's when you do it, and they did.
Runner from first goes. Fake throw. And now throw down to third behind the runner. Still dangerous.
Yeah, just hold that ball. There's no need to make a throw. Probably what should have happened on that other first and third situation. Now you got to go infield in with Loving Jr., their best hitter in this tournament, at the plate.
They had to do that last time too, or they elected to do that last time, and they got burned with a line drive over the head of the third baseman.
Yeah, didn't have to do it, and they did.
Come on, Bryson, make a play.
Two and one. Excuse me, we've got 3-0 here, but 2-1 on the scoreboard.
Well, green light.
We're going to go with 3-0.
Sure, if it's a strike. You might elect to try to.
Tucker, I need a leg lift. Need a leg lift. Come on, bud.
All right, 3-1 now.
Go, Chuck. You want?
Bases loaded, ball 4. That might have been one of those intentional, unintentional. Loving Jr. getting down the line on that walk right there. Fired up to get to first base and load the bases for host Michigan here in the 5th.
And it's Brock Francis with the bases loaded and 1 out. Sack fly RBI in his last at-bat. Rips that one down the line, foul.
Brock Francis ambushes this heater on the inner half and up. Just fouled down the line. Probably would have cleared the bases. Take a look at it right here. He's ready to go. A lot of speed on the bases for Michigan right now. Probably scoring 3 on that, Eric.
Yep, no doubt. Loving Jr. from first was moving. Loving Jr. we've seen plays with 1 speed, and that is full.
Plays hard with passion, a lot of energy.
Bryson, make a play.
Good looking player at first base for sure. No question about that.
In the dirt. Runners hold.
Just a smart hold right there with 1 out, bases loaded. One of your best players at the plate.
Hey, let your defense work, Tuck.
Let's go, Brock.
Brock Francis loving this count. 2-1, bases loaded. Now it's a 3-ball count with the bases loaded.
Inning started out with a single by Kyrie Harris. It was a bunt and an error, and 2 walks in the last 3 batters. Bases loaded here on a 3-1 count. Francis fouls it back.
Right on that pitch. Would like to get that one back. Just a little bit underneath.
Three-two.
Go get it.
Infield fly should be called, and it was. 2 down.
Good fastball in the inner half. Beats Francis in a 3-2 hitter advantage count. Some good late movement right there.
2 down for Ian Sexton. Wild pitch. Runner breaks from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. 6-0 Michigan. Blake Papler comes in to score.
Papler on it right here. Heads up, all over it. Immediately breaks for the plate. Scores easily. The head first dive. That's a run that New Mexico cannot afford to give up here late in this game.
Sexton 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. All runners advanced on the wild pitch. Alvarado at third, Loving Jr. at second.
Breaking ball just missed up. 3-0 count. Could have the green light right here.
Three and one to Sexton. 2 walks in the inning for New Mexico pitching staff. Wild pitch, ball 4. And another run scores. Alvarado, the 7th run for Michigan.
And now you're flirting with the run rule potentially. This is a wild pitch to the backstop. Easy score. Big miss right there. Michigan pouring it on here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
That run rule, 10 runs needed. So that would be batter at the plate, Jackson Farner.
Hits one out right here. You can walk it off.
That's right. Right now, he is 0 for 1, reached on an error and scored. The lefty stands in with runners at the corners. As Kolar struggling to find the strike zone on the mound for New Mexico. Long bottom half of this 5th inning.
Hey, you're doing fine, okay?
Fake pickoff to first. They go to third. Loving Jr. caught in a pickle. Oh, they dropped the ball. Everybody's safe. Now they're going to say the run scores.
They're calling it a balk.
A balk before the rundown?
I think he stepped off. It was a pre-programmed play by New Mexico. 1st and 3rd. You can step off and fake to first. Let's take a look right here. Watch his feet. No, that would be a balk. He did not step off. That is definitely a balk. You've got to step back towards second base first before you fake to first base. It was a full pivot on the rubber. Great call by our umpiring crew. I like the idea if he steps off right there. They saw where Loving Jr. was way down the line, very aggressive.
Good job by first base umpire Tyler Reddick, who's all over that. Lifted into right center field. Farner over the head of Cybulski. 1 run scores, and now Farner, the winning run, slides into second. 9-0 Michigan.
Not sure what happened, if he lost the ball in the lights. Definitely did not see the ball, was tracking it, and then lost it late. Cybulski just takes a little bit of a bad route. That ball carried more than he thought. We've seen him make some quality plays in the outfield today.
Yep.
And that one, not so much.
Game ends 10 runs after 5 innings. It is at the bottom of the 5th inning here. Farner representing the winning run. Griffin Adams, the shortstop. Good play by Cordova. The throw, not in time. They say the first baseman was pulled off the bag. New Mexico is out of challenges. The run scores and the game is over. Wow. Challenges left.
That's it. We're going to have a discussion at first base. That's a walk-off for Michigan. Let's take a look at it right here and see what happens on the replay.
Oh, a heads up by Farner to keep running.
Yes.
He thought the play was over, but he kind of just jogged into home.
Nice play by Cordova.
And Tyler Reddick, the first base umpire, was all over it. That's the ball game. What a wild finish here in the 5th inning.
And a quality win for Michigan, the host team here in Taylor, Michigan. Great crowd, great atmosphere, and they are on fire right now. That is a team that is playing very well on both sides of the baseball, pitching, base running, offensively, big timely hits, defensively, especially in the infield, very impressive team that is 2-0 and they're in the driver's seat. They've outscored their opponents 16-1 so far in this World Series.
Well, if you're a state that has the word new in your name, maybe you don't